Good day everyone, and a very warm welcome to you. It's Nick here from Nick's News and Reviews, and we're looking at another Spectrum game, a rather oddly titled Kokotoni Wilf. Yes, they don't name them like this anymore. Published by Elite in 1984. Other 8-bit systems that come out on was the Amstrad CPC and the Commodore 64. Now this is a rather novel arcade adventure game, some say inspired by Jet Set Willy, but basically you must go around collecting items. Yes, it's a go around collecting items sort of game. Now Ulrich the Magician has sent Kokotoni Wilf, who you control, to collect the scattered pieces of the Dragon Amulet for some reason, which have been scattered across the whole of space and time. Oops, and I'm dead already. I'm that curious white-coloured fellow with the flapping wings. You can't shoot and kill things, you just have to fly around and avoid them. But essentially, there's 6 levels, all set in different historical eras. Once you've collected all the objects of each level, which are over a number of different screens, a time portal opens up and you can go to the next stage. It starts with dinosaurs, as we can see here, with some nice animation. And it ends up with spaceships and robots in the futuristic year of 2001. Yes, 2001 we're getting spaceships and robots, people. So I can't wait for that to happen, maybe. Now, it's quite difficult, this game, the movement. By pressing fire button I gain a bit of height. But it's just timing really and skill to avoid all these different floating creatures. We'll try and get off level 1, but I can't guarantee you we will. So by Elite Systems in 1984, a very novel game. The reviews at the time said it was a bit difficult. But it's nice and colourful, I'll give it that. It was a good starting game if you had the ZX Spectrum. It's on the 48K, this one. So, these Dragon Amulet, eh? Now, Ulrich the Magician would have gone himself, but he's too old, according to the instructions inlay, so he sent his messenger, Kokotoni Wilf. Where'd they get that name from? If you know, comment below. But it's a bit of an unusual one. You won't get any other similar games named like this. So you see our lives there, represented by those blue or cyan thingamajigs. Items collected 3. It's just a bit of a cavernous area, this. We're in prehistoric times. Whoops. Yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to the control system. If you bump into anything that isn't an item, you're dead. See that white star thing there? That's the next object. Below this flapping bat thing. Well done, Wilf. Right, now we've got to go down. We've got 3 Wilf lives left. See? Wilfs instead of lives. But well done, Elite. This is a good one. It's a classic as well, only because it stands on its own. It's got its own unique feel about it. Oh dear, and I'm dead. Yeah. You didn't get too many games where you couldn't shoot anything. So you can walk along or fly, this chap. Those eagle-eyed amongst you can already see the next object. Nice flapping sound there. Flap-de-flap-de-flap. So I'll get over this, whatever this dinosaur is. I don't recognise him from the books. It must be an undiscovered dinosaur. There's a snake thing going left and right. We don't need to go down there. Let's just walk across the top. Do I have to say I never completed this game? I never completed this game. Right, here's our next puzzle. You got a blue bat flapping up and down, an object down the bottom there. You can see there's a bit of an alcove, so I presume we have to get the item and get in that alcove and then get out again. I think. Well thought out, this one. Not too much sound to it. Just sounds when you die and the flapping wings, and that's probably about it. But I imagine this might appear in people's top games of all time on the Spectrum, because it was one of the early ones. It might have been the first that a lot of people played. I come to this one quite late. I didn't have it at the time round about its release date, which was 1984. So it's in the early of the Spectrum's history. Now, early Spectrum times, you're looking at 82, 83, and this is 84. But well programmed, it is varied. I mean, this is interesting, this water bit. I think Kokotoni might change colours, will he? No, he stays white. Right, so we've got to get past this purple looking shark thing as he gradually glides up there. I don't know how these pieces got scattered across time and space, but they did. Pretty dangerous, weren't they, prehistoric times? So apart from that, the game is a little bit quiet. Time, it says BC. What's that, a million? A million BC. I don't know how many zeros are in a million. Is there 6? That might be more. This might be 10 million BC. Right, this looks a bit tricky to get past. Oh yeah, this looks almost impossible. What's the time in here? We've got to go underneath it or above it. Actually, I seem to remember a vague memory of never getting past this bit. Oh, this is tricky. It must be above, mustn't it? Or below? Above or below? We'll try. Go, go, go. Oh dear, dead. I think that's my last life. There we go. Kokotoni Wilf. As those 2 tongues come out from those dinosaurs. I think we'll have one more go at this. We collected 7 items. There couldn't have been too many more to go. But we know what we're doing this time. So that was the dry run. Let's see if we can get a bit further. So I don't know what that blue thing is going left and right. It's supposed to be a dinosaur of some description, I presume. But it just looks like a rock. Well, fairly safe in here, but love the colours of this. It's used all the Spectrum colours really, really well. There's no colour bleed. Now, quite often when you get a lot of colours in a Spectrum game, colour bleed's the first thing I look for, but there's no colour bleed in this, so well done to Elite. Still 10 million BC, by the way. Or is that a million? See, green lettering on red is not good for my eyes. Green on red, that's one criticism. That shouldn't happen. Red and green should never be seen. I think that's the rhyme, isn't it? Or did I just make that up? Right. This is one of those games where I've been quite interested to see if anyone's done, you know, like a homebrew, taking the coding and produced something different, because the engine's quite good. Is there a Kokotoni Wilf 2 that we don't know about, or the further adventures of Kokotoni Wilf? I know when it comes to Manic Miner and Jet Set Willy, that game was so popular, there's loads of unofficial sequels and add-ons to that one. I think there was even a Jet Set Willy editor at some point. Have you created your own Jet Set Willy game? Or you played some cool remakes? What's your favourite one? Comment below. And especially, are there any Kokotoni remakes? I haven't researched it that detail. There might be some. It's a classic game, so I'd be surprised if there isn't, to be honest. It's not on the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, though. I think. Right, this is pretty much where we got to last time. I think there's that shark fish thing, isn't there, through here? Oh no. It's the alcove malarkey. I've got more Wilfs this time. I've got 5. Come on, Wilf. Why is he called Wilf? Not that there's anything wrong with the word name Wilf. I think there was a gladiator called Wilf, wasn't there? I think there was, yeah, Hercules, Rika Johnson and Wilf. That was it. And Hunter, that was it. Hunter and Wilf. Right, 6 items collected. Don't know, there can't be that many items, probably 9 or 10 or something. I think I've got quite near the end of the level before. But quite a clever game, this. Each stage over a different number of screens. I don't know what era's after this. Maybe caveman or Roman times or something. I don't know how that fish evolved and got into this bit here, but he's on his own. I think extinction is imminent. He looks a bit bored as well. See, modern day fish later on were to have humans to help them, so they could have like a bridge or a little castle to swim round. This hasn't got anything really, so it's probably bored stiff. It's just got that yellow stalagmite thing, or stalactite, is it? Stalactites from the ceiling, stalagmites from below. I think that's how it is. What's the adage? What's the right? You remember it? Stalactites hold tight from the ceiling, stalagmites push up with all their might. Make a note of that in your textbooks. You won't forget now. Right, let's see if we get over this fly spider thing, which I don't seem to be able to. Where's my skills? I've lost my special skills. Come on, Wilf. Oh, if only he brought a gun. Why didn't Ulrich the magician give him a spell to blow this thing up? I don't think I'm going to get past this thing. Get out of the way. It's only a spider. Or is it? I don't know what it is. Answers below. What is this thing? Is it a Tyrannosaurus fly? Oh, give us a break. Right, we've got 2 Wilfs left. 2 Wilfs don't make a right, I think, in this situation. I sense failure is imminent, really. I'm going to go extinct here in the year 1 million or 10 million BC, wherever it is. A DeLorean would have been better. We could have run it. Oh. So that's the way to do it. You've got to go over the top, but it's all come to me way too late. Way too late. Well, I hope you liked having a look at that interesting game. That was Kokotoni Wilf on the ZX Spectrum 48K, published by Elite in 1984. Thanks for watching as always. Remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Until next time, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.